Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Before I get started with this conversation we about to have, shout out to Livewire's radio show. I got this from there on Instagram. Um, do you remember China? You know, she was in a lot of Tyler Perry's productions. She was in House of Pain. I think she was on some Mud Deer movies, I think. But we haven't seen her in a long time. You know, Tyler has put out a lot of productions since all that has gone on, right? And when I saw this, I was like, why is she not in there? She's older now. Child, China has come out to speak about her time working with Tyler Perry. She says down here, he silenced me on set, and she said she wasn't safe there. Let's get into it. So, y'all, this is broken down into different parts. So, the first part is the allegation. Like I said, China was on the House of Pain and A&T Farm. She came forward with these allegations that Perry silenced her during production and she felt unsafe under his direction. According to the recent interviews and clips that's been shared on YouTube and TikTok, it states that Perry tried to ruin her life by exerting control over her voice and presence on set. Then right here, the revelation has shocked fans and industry insiders, shedding light on the behind-the-scenes treatment that McClain describes as painful and potentially part of a broader pattern of misconduct in the realm of filmmaking. So let's get into what she actually said. So then this is what she actually said. He silenced me on set. She recounts being cut off mid-scene and directed not to speak her truth or bring her full self to the role. That may be what's wrong with a lot of his productions. You know what I'm saying? I digress. Then she said I wasn't safe there, hinting at an environment that felt stifling, pressurized, and possibly emotionally hostile. Then down here where it says industry repercussions, she also mentions feeling blacklisted as Perry has stopped opportunities for her going forward after their work has concluded. Now in that $260 million lawsuit that he's in, with that guy, he was afraid to tell Tyler no, allegedly, according to the documents. He even had gone so far to move in one of the homes on the studio, and then he felt like his whole life was in Tyler's hand, right? Because not only is his livelihood how he makes his money, if Tyler brings him back or if he doesn't, now where he lives, a roof over his head, because now he's living on the studio lot. Let's keep going. So now we're here with context and history. Knowing her career, they said that it's striking to see her shift from Disney teen roles to powerful series like Black Lightning and House of Pain. Black Lightning is so good. It's so good. Tyler Perry, a dominant creator behind both the House of Pain series and BHOP studio films, wields significant influence. For McClain to level such direct accusations signals seriousness and personal pain. So he could stop her work. Like a word from Tyler Perry, people look at him as, a big deal in filming. I could see that. Now we're here with industry reactions. While public response is still mounting, the controversy has ignited social media discussions. TikTok users are reposting China's clips, and fans on Instagram and Twitter are calling for accountability and deeper investigations into Perry's on-set practices. Of course, Tyler has not spoken out, nor his representatives, but talent and production insiders have begun to whisper about whether such behavior is tolerated or defended within his camp. Now, at the bottom, the last part said why this matters. Power dynamics in filmmaking highlights how actors, especially women and young talent, may be treated. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Okay, ride with me on this. If you've seen The Oval and if you've seen Power Ghost, let me know what you think about what I'm about to say. I saw the first episode of The Oval and I was out. When I saw her character as the first daughter, I was like, this is horrible. This acting is terrible. So when Power Ghost came out and I saw her being Lauren, Paige Hurd playing the role of Lauren, I was like, this girl cannot act. But she was A phenomenal actress in Power Ghost. Tyler Perry should be blacklisted himself. Because this girl, her acting was so horrible in The Oval. And to see her on Power Ghost, it's like two different people. If you watch, you know what I'm talking about. And I can see him say, don't do it like that. Do it like I wrote it. And that's the problem. Look at Divorced Sisters. Hold on. This 5-minute car ride in Divorced Sisters where Rashida was telling Jeff how naive he was for the first 4 minutes and 30 seconds before we got to having their son pee in a cup, which I needed more context for that. Like, you just pull a cup up out of your purse and talking about, I'm about to take this home so your son can pee in it. You wasted 4 minutes and 30 seconds talking about Myron and Jeff and how he's a good assistant, and Jeff did not understand or have a clue that Myron was into him. When what we need to be asking is, why do you think this child needs to pee in the cup? I wanted to know that more because we all knew Myron was into Jeff. We already knew that. You see what I'm talking about? So is Tyler one of those men who, if you don't do as I say, I'm throwing you away? Bars. Y'all know I give y'all a good one every time. A hot two. Let's get in the comments and talk about this. I want to know what you think. It's your girl, Millie Chan. I'll talk to you later. Bye.